Right then. We are back. Last night was not fun. Robert Loggia went on an adventure that was, yeah, less than fun to say the least. I don't actually know what number we're on, so we're just gonna call him. We are just gonna call him Phil. Just Phil. We're going to take the life ring. We are going to equip this favourite. We're going to finalise the creation, and we're going to do it today. I don't care. I don't care anymore. I don't care. I'm doing it today, and that's that. I have sort of lost all. Actually, I guess I haven't. Let's save that. So, basically, yesterday was not the most fun of days. I think we got to Dancer once. Was that yesterday? That seems like ages ago now. But yeah, we got to Dancer once. We died to Dancer stupidly. Yeah, that does seem like absolutely ages ago. But we died to Dancer stupidly, and ever since then we. Oh, actually, I tell a lie. We got back then to in a few runs' time. We got back then to Earthhill Dungeon. But just jumped into a pile of fucking rats and died, like a Victorian child. I just decided to jump into a pile of rats and meet my demise. So, hey, Nancy, what's up? We're back. Yesterday was not the day, it turns out. So, yeah, hopefully today will be. But yeah, we got pretty far, and then we died in stupid ways. And then, yeah, the final run yesterday, I got past Walnir and then died to the Pontiff dog. On the Earthhill Bridge, and I sort of, I don't know, I just kind of not lost my mind, but I lost a lot of focus and willpower there, to be honest. I decided to discard, oh god, I went through and meticulously took off every item that I own in this game, discard every item, and then go and fight, what the fuck, I expected you to phase 2 quicker than that. And then I went and fought the dog bare fist for about half an hour. Obviously didn't kill it because it's bare fists against a dog, against a big old boy. So yeah, we didn't kill it, but it was more of a it was more just of a sort of release of stress, to be honest. It actually didn't release any stress whatsoever. It made me more annoyed. But hey, look. I guess that's what happens when you just do, like, you know, more than, I guess, like 4 or 5 runs a day. I guess I just get kind of like, I don't know, I just sort of like lose my focus, I guess, a bit. Because I think if I get far, I think Acid was saying this yesterday too, and Dappy was as well yesterday, he said that to me in person. Basically, if I get far enough, say to like, you know, Walnir or Earthhill or Yorm or, you know, that sort of level. If I get to that level and then die, temper, yeah, exactly. I just kind of go, like, you lost your temper. Exactly, yeah, I did. I did lose my temper. I mean, I didn't kick off or anything. I didn't throw anything or punch anything. I'm not like 15 anymore, but I did take my headset off and just sort of sit there in mourning for about 10 minutes. But yeah, I think if we get to that point and then die, I think I then spend the rest of the time, or spend the next run kind of mindlessly just trying to get back to that area instead of actually focusing on what's happening in front of me and not treating every run like a different run. I sort of treat every run like it's let's just do this. Yeah, I sort of treat every run like it's supposed to be the last one, which is, or the previous one I should say, not the last one. Hope you won't ban me, lol. No, you're not getting banned again. Don't worry about that. It's just, that was a That was a strange moment. I mean, you did say lol and call me a noob, so I got a little bit butt hurt, you might say. But no, don't worry about that. We're not banning anyone unless they're a bot, so don't worry. I am just going to quickly fill up my water bottle. What can I say? Keep going. You could say whatever. You don't have to say anything. It's just when it's kind of like a taunt after I die, when it's like, haha, you died. I don't know. It's kind of a little bit frustrating, but I guess yeah, that's probably partly me, isn't it? That's probably partly just me getting annoyed. What's wrong with calling someone noob? Nothing really, but I think there's a certain time and a certain place for that. I think if I die to, like, you know, something stupid early on, then that's fine to call me a noob because it's a noobish thing to do. But if I just, you know, if I die at a late point in the run where I'm super hard focusing, and then you get called a noob, it just hits harder. Do you know what I mean? It's a little bit harder. It's a bit more annoying. But like I said, don't worry about it. We've moved on. Or I've moved on at least. I'm not sure if you have, but let me just do something quickly. You have to hit when someone is weak, or I suppose, yeah, if you are like you were at that time, and I was frustrated too. Fantastic. Okay, well, great. That's great stuff. Okay, I'm gonna go fill up my water, and I will be back in a minute, and then we'll start the run pretty much. Okay, we're back. Whereabouts are you from then, Nancy? What brings you to this stream? From where? Do I put my armor on? No, let's leave the armor for after Vault, I guess, because I don't really need it. Ah! Unless you're not entirely comfortable with saying from where, which is absolutely fine. Oh, from Cali. Nice. Whereabouts in California are you from? Obviously, don't give me the street name, but just what? LA, San Francisco, San Diego, or a smaller part? I've been to San Diego a good few times in my life, so I know San Diego decently well. But that's about it. It's about the extent of my Californian knowledge. Obviously, I've been to LA. I don't think I've ever been to San Francisco, but I've been down to San Diego a few times. My grandfather used to fly planes, and he used to have an apartment out there. And yeah, it was pretty cool. Pretty cool place. I haven't been back to California in about 10 years, so to be honest, at this point it's approaching more like 15 years, but yeah. You're in UK, right? Yep, that's right. I'm from Wales, so that place next to England, as people like to call it. Oh my god, that is not the ideal situation I want to be in, is it? Okay, I'm not two-handing, that's great. Hopefully this doesn't knock me off the ladder. Okay, didn't even shoot me, so that's fine. Yep, in that lovely place, God's country, Wales. I wouldn't trade it for the world. Probably stop by a couple of times and watch. Yep, no worries. Come in and call me a noob whenever you so please. That's fine. How's the education in Wales? Probably not as good as it could be. Yeah, not. I went to one of the better schools in the UK. Sorry, one of the better schools in Wales, or in my area in Wales at least anyway. It wasn't like a private school or anything, it's still a state-funded school, but it's one of the better state-funded schools, so I think my education was okay. I kind of wasted a lot of my youth doing silly things. If you want to do an MA or specialisation there, it's pretty good. Yeah, I mean Cardiff's a pretty good university. Swansea University's good. It depends on what you do. But yeah, Cardiff University is probably the biggest in Wales, or almost definitely the biggest in Wales, and that's Cardiff Uni's pretty good. So yeah, like I say, I unfortunately did not attend university or college for an American. So I'm not too clued in on what subjects are good and what, but yeah, Cardiff's a pretty good uni to go to. Sin, what's up, man? You're back. As you can see, still struggling hard. On total 3 Night Lords defeated in Night Rain with a torch. Holy shit. Well, I think you've made far more progress in that game than I have in this game in the last few days, so that is something to behold. Yeah, PB's now 1 death. We died to Twin Princes both times, so that was fun on both of my one death runs. And the last 2 days have just not been good. Not been good runs at all. Very frustrating and very silly. I'm just throwing half of my runs away. But in good news, my character is now called Phil. So Twin Prince is really bullying you. Yeah, honestly, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Every other boss is absolutely okay. I mean, Dancer is a bit iffy, but I don't know. Yeah, Princes just really get me. Phil Swift. He could be Phil Swift. Yeah. He could be. I should have maybe called him full name, yeah, Phil Swift, but I kind of lost track of what number we're on. I think this is attempt 33, but I wasn't entirely sure, so instead of calling him D33, as in Deathless 33, I just thought, fuck it, I'm going to name him the first name that I can figure out off the top of my head. And that was Phil. But yeah, I died to a pontiff dog yesterday on my final run before I went off, and that was not fun. That was not fun at all. How hard were the Night Lords with just a torch? Very hard, I imagine, but they're all right. Yeah, that's pretty decent. I mean, you're pretty experienced with a torch, aren't you? So that's understandable. Hardrick. We had Acid come back in here yesterday. That was nice. He turned back up for a stream. Arctic Phoenix hasn't shown his face in 2 days, which I'm extremely disappointed by. No, I'm not really. It's just he's been a regular too, so it's been strange not to see him. Beating Elden Ring on DS3 with a torch, yeah, that is crazy. That is absolutely crazy to me. Absolutely wild. One day I'll get there, but yeah, gotta finish this run first. I keep saying like it's like a mouth-watering prospect to me to like do an SL1 run at this point, because it's like, you know, yes, it's gonna be hard, but it also means I don't have to restart every time I fucking die. There's Arctic. Here we are. He said the line, everybody. He said his world-famous line. I could, in fact, just use the high-caliber sniper rifle. But yeah, SL1 will be good to do after this. Obviously after the bow-only run, because that's what's next, as promised. But I might also try to finish off Pantheon 5 Hollow Knight after I finish this. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see the order of things to see how I'm feeling. Let's just hope we can get to a decent point in this run today, because I am currently pretty out of practice for DSA and above. DS3, SL1, except I kinda hungry and consume all food in the general vicinity. Holy shit, that sounds like me on a regular day. That's the challenge. That's the YouTube video name. DS3, SL1, except I eat everything I can see. I didn't pick up the alluring skulls, did I? No. DS3 weaponless, but my hands are guns. Check out these fucking weapons, I say, as I rip my t-shirt off and expose my tiny muscles, my tiny biceps. I do DS1 torch only, but I don't think there are any torch weapons in that game. No, you could like put the sunlight maggot on your head and like try to scare enemies away, I guess. I'm not sure how well that would work, but okay, well these pot guys aren't too haven't given me too much grief today, at least. Obviously Siegward's gonna get hit. Okay, let's try not to oh, okay. Good. We have we did die what, yesterday, the day before, to a pot guy coming down the lift with us, so that wasn't or down the elevator with us, so that was not fun. DS1 with the characters from DS3. DS1 with the characters from DS3 and has a gun, I see. Realistically, you should probably save, quit the door to eliminate the risk. True. I think I've gotten this far without saving and quitting, so I'm kind of like, it's kind of like a bit taboo to me to do that, but I don't know, maybe it isn't. Yeah, maybe it's not as bad as I as bad as I think. Let's put armor back on here just for the sake of it. DS2. Just DS2. It's a challenge run in and of itself. Yeah, it is. I think Nancy was asking me to play DS2 yesterday on stream, and I was like, I don't know who the fuck is going to want to watch me play DS2. Well, somebody was, anyway. I'm pretty sure it was Nancy. It's so long. I love it because it's so long, but I'll pause. That's not what I meant. I love the game DS2 because of how long it is. Anyway I say it, it's not going to come out right, is it? I watched you play the Ascended mod, holy shit. I mean, like, the game that I could realistically try the Ascended mod for would be Elden Ring, because that's probably the game I have most experience in. But DS2, having not played it in, like, what, 6 months, and then immediately jumping into the Ascended mod would be crazy, but... Yeah, I need to get my PC back up and running, and by that I mean I need to get the amount of money I need to get to purchase a new PC, because my PC is fucked. But when I do, yeah, all these mods and shit I'll play, because that's fun as fuck. DS3 Archipelago with Simpling Hollow Knight Deathlink. Exactly, that is the goal. That is the goal at some point. I love the game, but damn, it's just no hint of kindness. Yeah, DS2 is not very forgiving. I'd be down. I mean, yeah, honestly, when like I said, when I've got enough money to get my PC back, or to build a new PC, then I'd be more than down to do fucking Archipelago with fucking anybody and everybody at this point. DS3, but double enemies and all enemies are constantly aggro to you. Fucking insane. DS3, but it's just 4 separate players with different DS3 worlds, all Deathlinked. Oh my god, yeah, crazy. Archipelago, there's 6 of us, but we're all playing DS3. And we all have to start with different classes. That'd be insane. Might actually be fire. Yeah, that does actually sound pretty fun. Fucking dogs. Okay. We have a challenge for me. Yeah. Yeah, it would, to be fair. You'd be held down by me, or by us. Despite having several of the same game, I actually don't know. I think so. I can't imagine why it wouldn't. Holy shit, they are stereo evangelists. Yeah, I can't imagine why it wouldn't. Although, yeah, I don't know actually. Isn't aren't they doing like I saw Parky stream? She's like still streaming. She's been going for like 15 hours on Crab Souls. They're doing one at the minute, and it's. Yeah, gone for fucking 15. I went to sleep last night as she started streaming, and I was like, I can't watch this because I'm about to fall asleep. And then I woke up this morning and I was like, how are they still going? What the hell is going on? Okay, now they're not live anymore, so there we go. But that went on for a fucking while. That stream that they did. I think it'd be fairly easy for me personally. Yeah, I think like. I don't know, randomizer runs, and like Archipelago randomizer runs, I think would be just... Hard is maybe like the wrong words. I guess just like... Yeah, I don't know how, I wouldn't know how to describe it really, but... I think if we all, yeah, lock the fuck in, we'd all be good, but... DS3 6-way Archipelago Deathlink with everyone having different settings, yeah, crazy. Backwards controls and all that shit, that would be insane. 1 brightness. 10 fucking music volume. Do you ever end up starting to buy the life ring and swap out sort of zoom? I just ended up starting with the life ring instead. I started with it over the black fire bombs because I've just started to not use black fire bombs in Gundyr because it's making the fight a lot more rough than it needs to be. Because I'm just like spamming square instead of actually thinking about what moves he's doing. So yeah, obviously we lose the ability to trade one into to pump a rum for a Titanite chunk, but as I say, in Lothric Castle we get all 12 anyway, and it's not too long, and I'd probably sacrifice that time there getting that extra Titanite chunk for the life ring at the start. That's probably better for me in the long run. Not gonna lie, I die a lot more in DS3 than I'd like to admit. Yes, same, honestly. I mean, you've seen my gameplay, that's probably pretty obvious. I think Sovereignless Soul would be a better gift to start with for a slightly easier early game. Yeah, I wasn't sure how much it gave you. Wasn't because I wasn't sure if it was going to give you like a really small amount of souls or like a decent amount, but I couldn't imagine it being a decent amount. 3,000, I see. I kind of had like 600 in my head for some reason, but then also 3,000 does kind of make sense or ring a bell. Okay, well that's one gone. That's good, and that should be two gone. Right, so it's just the fucking Demon Souls head wearing fucker. So what levels are your rusted coins? Rusted coins? No, fall backwards. Hey, I almost fell in that. Crawl backwards out of heaven. Yeah, what would rusted coins do for me? I'm assuming this is a joke, but that's fine. I probably should be avoiding the crab more than anything else. And then you got those whatchamacallit, and use them on a mimic, more coin for an absurd chance of early game. Not a joke, it's actually my go-to strat. Really? To get the symbol of avarice straight away or whatever, to give you more luck, but yeah, I guess so. Yeah, there's a lot of things I'm still yet to learn with this game, as I'm sure you both well know and can see from my fucking amateur gameplay. Great, there's a fucking Sonic and the Black Knight chasing me now as well. Nice, he's giving me time to think about it, that's nice of him. No, because we didn't actually rest, we didn't actually go down to the Fahrenkeep bonfire, did we? So, put it on during like Vort and other easier bosses, just free real estate. It's free real estate. That's fair. Let's go get the Grasscrest shield now before we go into Fahrenkeep. Bonjour, je m'appelle Fahrenkeep. Don't know why my name's Fahrenkeep, but there we go. These fuckers are still chasing me. Get back to fucking the tutorial of Sekiro, you weird ogre fuck. Probably a tad bit too risky for Deathless, yeah. It's used in Hitless. Well, Hitless guys are more, are better men than I. Or women. Hitless and Deathless are played very differently, yeah. Deathless is played very differently if you're me. Like I said, I made it my like express like my mission statement for this was to like not look at any videos, not look at any like strats to do, just like play the game and come up with something that I can do Deathless. And obviously I think some of the things that I do are pretty standard. Twin blades, early leveling, all that shit. But yeah, it's a little bit unorthodox, but hey, it's fun. Personally, I'm learning a hitless route so I can show my brother I beat DS3 hitless faster than he can beat Mega Man. Oh my god. That is funny. Fucking Mega Man. I haven't played Mega Man in years. I haven't played any Mega Man game since I was about 10. That was half my lifetime and more ago. Just gonna heal there in case these fucks wanna ruin me. Yeah, like that. Hate this area in specific. Yeah, this is probably the worst area in the game. I think even in a casual run, this is probably the worst area in the game. Snowfield's pretty bad in the DLC, but like even then, it's not as tedious as this. I just find like the first half an hour of these runs are all just set up. It's no Elden Ring, but it is still pretty long, pretty tedious. I'm gonna do Elden Ring with my friend, where I'm doing bow only just because I'm out damaging his Bloodhound's Fang. That is crazy. That is fucking crazy. What would you like? What's the best bow in Elden Ring? Golem Great Bow? I don't know. Radahn's? I don't know. Yeah, actually, I'm not sure. Lion Great Bow, whatever it's called. I haven't like not at all experienced with any of the DLC bows, so. Base game black bow, I see. Yeah, I'm not very experienced with bows. My first ever Elden Ring character. I hadn't played a single Souls game or Souls-like game before that, and so I picked the Assassin class, I think, at the start, because I was like, yeah, he's got a dagger and a bow. I can be Stealth Archer from Skyrim. Hey, look, it's me, Stealth Archer from Skyrim. And I pretty quickly learned that you can't in fact be Stealth Archer from Skyrim. So I'm sure you can, but my mind could not comprehend what a Souls game was at that point. So I was pretty shite. Where am I going? I need to be going up there. Mega Man theme stuck in my head now. If I'm doing bow character, I'll use several ones. Serpent bow included, of course. Yeah, serpent bow if it is good. Flying great bow is good for giant bosses. Black bow for everything else. So moveset is short. Damage over long. I say. Serpent bow is what I use early game. Do you grab the ashes? I do. I grab the Dream Chaser ashes because I'm on 9 Titanite shards now, and I could go around and get the other 3 from wherever, but I just grab these because I'm going up there anyway to get the two large Titanite shards, and I can just just buy 3 more normal Titanite shards then, and get my weapon to +3, and then with those 2 large ones up there, I can get it to +4. So. I did not mean to press square. Can I take... No, I can't take the dagger off yet, can I? Because I need it for Cathedral slightly. Okay, it's almost time for Crystal Sag. It's almost time for the run to actually start. We're only half an hour in. Night rain, but instead of night, it's day. And instead of rain, it's just catching cats and dogs. My god, that sounds like baby game for babies. Shit. I'm thinking about doing a Nintendogs hitless run as well. I'm not sure though. You sound like baby game for babies, yeah. I have been told that before. Okay, let's use that. I'm gonna burp real bad. Oh, that wasn't real bad. Apologies. That was like a baby burp. That was fucking disgusting, mate. Did I pick up 2? Yeah, of course I did. Need to buy the shards before I level. Let me give you the ash. I say to her. Ashen one. With your sing-songy voice. Bang, 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 bang. And I'd like to make it sharp, please, my good man. Thank you. 7, fantastic. Great news. 20 vigor, 19 vigor, 20. May the flames guide thee. Bone, 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 bone. 1, 2? I think 2, right? Yeah. I'll get the third one in Irithyll. Right, let's go do Sage first. Crystal Sage. Oh, big stretch. Oh my god. I had such broken sleep last night. As always. Classic me. Fall asleep for 3 hours, wake up for an hour. Fall asleep for 3 hours, wake up for an hour. Fall asleep for 3 hours, wake up for an hour. It's lots of fun. I started a little bit later today. I did say I was going to start about 10 AM my time, but I ended up starting about 12:30. Yeah, 12:30. Noon 30. But yeah, I didn't even put the grass shield on, did I? No, dumbass. Yeah, hopefully, if my stream averages more than 3 viewers today, or 3 or more viewers today, which it is so far, then this will be the final day I need before I can get affiliate. So that's cool. Obviously, don't feel pressured to stay, just simply for that. If you want to go at any point, then go. That's entirely up to you, but like I say, it's kind of cool, I think, that I'm only one day away from it. I have to like stagger. Oh, okay, never mind. Maybe I should have just wailed away on you. I was going to stagger my hits, because if you hit her like once, sometimes she stays for a lot longer. And this time she's just fucking off every time I go towards her. It's going to be this one. It wasn't. I'll try and lock in a bit more today than I did yesterday and the day before, so you'll have to excuse me if I'm quiet in certain moments. I do try to keep up the, I don't know if you can call it commentary, but I try to keep up the talking as much as I can so that it makes it a bit more of a watchable stream, as I always say, but yeah, you'll have to excuse me if I'm a little bit quieter than usual. As I say, I'm trying my hardest to keep focused throughout the entirety of this run and not die to some stupid shit like dogs or rats as I did yesterday. And it's kind of hard when these fucking dogs keep running in circles around me. Yeah, fuck all the way off, thanks. 5 for Arundel, we know. We know, big man, we know. Right, let's grab this Estus Shard. I'm not going to go back to redeem it. Why did you redeem it? Don't need to do that yet. Because it's only Deacons. Oh, fucking annoying. Very annoying. Didn't think I'd have to deal with you, but... Jumpy, jumpy? No jumpy, jumpy. Yeah, I did get ever so slightly annoyed yesterday after we lost the run. After Walnir, I died to the Pontiff's Beast, or whatever they're called, the dog thing on the bridge. And yeah, I took my headset off and just sat there for 5 minutes contemplating what the fuck was going on and why I was dying to that fucker. What the dog doing? Exactly. The dog doing. But yeah, that was not a fun thing to die to, and it was really upsetting. It really upset me real bad. No, it didn't really. It was just frustrating. Hell, yeah, it was. It was a big fat L moment. I had what you might call a bruh moment. DS3, but I have a friend playing Val, and if they die, I die. Crazy. Val to DS3 Deathlink is not something I ever expected to have on my bingo card. Okay, I thought he was coming for me then, holy shit. Yeah, that'd be crazy. You're just like guaranteed to death pretty much like every minute and a half. Unless the friend you're playing with is a goat. A Val goat. But it does sound fun, lol. Yeah, it does. That does sound fun. And you're just mid-gunfight with someone, and your DS3 guy dies, and you just drop dead without them shooting you. That also sounds insane. At least in theory and practice it's hell. Yeah, fuck me. I can't imagine. That would be insane. So, I think now we can put the dagger away, can't we? Yeah. Okay, I guess after Deacons, this is where the run really begins. I'd like it if this Cathedral Knight would slightly back off and get out of my personal space, if that's okay with him. 5v5 Val Deathlink DS3, but whoever's full team beats DS3 wins. Yeah. These are the kind of challenge runs that are absolutely insane. All 10 players have their own Deathlink pal. I see, everyone is Deathlinked in couples or in pairs, yeah. Right, I need to move these guys this direction. So that hopefully... Nope, it's one more, it's annoying. Okay, that's fine though, should have enough time. Goodish start. Gotta get him away from his fat friends. There we go. Okay, and now the run actually begins. It's watcher time. In fact, it's filing time first, but then after that, then it's watcher time. So what the fuck is this on my Fanta Fruit Twist? There's like a weird man wearing like a horned mask. I don't know what it's even meant to be, like Nosferatu or something? Oh, Black Phone 2, it does say. Black Phone 2 only in cinemas. I don't fucking like horror films, man. I'm not a horror film guy, personally. They don't interest me in the slightest. No, Leave is probably not the one I want to do. There you go, that should do for now. And we got an extra Estus shard, didn't we? Oh, not an extra one, but a normal one. Hey, it's Gimli. How's the vid treating you? How's the what do YouTubers call it? The demonetization disease? I don't know why I'm speaking to her again. I don't need to do that. With horror movies, it depends. Sometimes it'd be gore fest with minimal storytelling. Yeah, I just don't like modern horror films where it's just all just like supernatural jump scare shit where there's no, I think we've talked about it before, haven't we, with no like tangible villain. It just, yeah, it doesn't, they don't really interest me in the slightest. Ooh, da 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 da. I'm loving it. You actually can't say that, Gimli. That's copyright infringement to Mr. Donald himself, Mackenzie Donald. Fun fact for anybody who doesn't know, Gimli already knows this, but I did used to work in McDonald's when I was a teenager, and my boss was genuinely called Ronald. And when I told one of my friends that, he burst out laughing because he thought I was like joking, because he thought I was saying that my boss was Ronald McDonald. No, his name was genuinely Ronald. Yeah, well, at the end of the day, I'm still in a dream. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. Oh fuck, I'm getting hit by these fucks now. Yeah, maybe the right path is the way to go then, rather than down Le Midel. Oh, fuck me, it happened again. I got poisoned on the way into Watchers. Let me backstab, you silly bastard. Thank you. Watching clips of MGS3 remake and goddamn I need it. Yeah, it should be good. It should be very good, shouldn't it? Right, I need to get the fuck out of this phase and get into the next phase with my gold pine resin still intact. Come on then, fucker, do a move. Yeah, that's fine. No, it's gone. Still got one off. Fucking hell, they're beefing with each other. Yeah, that's what a bitch... a bitch? That's what a bitch do. That's what Abyss watchers... that's what they do. So rough. Fuck, didn't get that fall off in time. It's all good though, we should be good. Should be good to just finish this off like that. Watchers definitely need work, as I always say, but hey, we made it through, so it's all good. Fat wrecked, Gimli says. Get some fucking fat then, boy. Yeah, get wrecked. No, that's get wrecked indeed. Where did the other two go? Where did Arctic go? I guess he didn't want to continue to watch mediocre gameplay. I don't think there's enough high caliber sniper rifle in this game for Arctic's liking. Stood in front of the trap like a moron. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. Snake eater. You need automatic Kalashnikova. I do. Hey look, it's things I died to yesterday, except not these ones, the ones in fucking Irithyll Dungeon instead. You're gonna clip through the wall? No. Okay, let's try to get a decently fast Wolnir fight in. This fucking skeleton's still following me. I wonder what Wolnir is weak to. Magic wouldn't make sense. Oh shit, what am I doing? Dark wouldn't make sense. Holy shit, that was fucking fast gob gas. It's usually a lot slower than that. Usually a lot more build up. Right, good. Getting that one first is ideal for me. Shit. Probably weak to 762. Yeah, you might be right there. He probably is weak to 762. And 556 and 9mm. He's probably weak to any kind of bullet caliber, isn't he, really? But yeah, especially 762. Especially. I'm still in a dream, a snake eater. Got snake eater stuck in my head now. And I don't want to go the full hog and just sing it in full voice. 'Cause I ain't that kind of man. Right, let's not make the same mistake as we did yesterday, which is getting grabbed by this thing. Okay, that's nice. Good RNG pattern he's giving us. How much longer did you stay yesterday, Gim? Because yeah, as you probably saw, I got quite annoyed yesterday when I died to this guy. I just fought him with my bare fists and no flasks and no armor or anything for like half an hour. I think Dappy left after like 2 attempts of me doing that, which is completely understandable. Right, here's where the fun begins. This is where the fun begins. Yeah, it's understandable. I stayed till the end, like Sirius and Deathly Hallows. For God's sake. I knew that was happening, I just for some reason didn't. Okay, this is probably death, isn't it? No, it's not, luckily. Very close though, very, very close. 1 pound fish. No, that was probably the closest that's been there. Again, I don't feel like I did anything in particular to induce that sort of pattern of what they did. I feel like I just ran my normal path as I'd usually run, but obviously I got caught out by one of the moves, and then bada bing, bada boom, I almost paid the iron price for it. So let's go to Distant Mana Bonfire before we go back, because it just saves us going back and forth then, doesn't it? Okay. I remember that guy dropped on us, but I felt like I could roll out of it in time, which we did. Okay, I suddenly need to go to the bathroom, so we'll go back to Firelink, and then I will have to excuse myself for 2 minutes or so. Ah! I was like fake noise making while stretching then. Something just clicked in my arm. That was weird. Felt like an electric shock. We have a bone shard, don't we? We don't have an Estus shard. Let's just get fuckloads of stamina. And obviously we've got these 2 souls to use. And we will shove this where the sun don't shine. No, we'll shove this into like Dex, why not? And I can sell this Ember to get close to another level up, or I believe to get a level up, maybe? 9-9. 9-9. Yeah, it's 800, isn't it? That should be... That's 600. Oh, scheisse. Give it that then. Ration 1. Right, I am going to sit down here, and I'm just going to go to the toilet. I shall return in a minute or so. Okay, my most sincere of apologies for that. I had to do something else as well, so it took a bit longer than first expected. But yeah, we'll get the focus back up now. Come on, it's Yorm time. Let's make sure we don't do anything stupid on the lead up to Yorm. Bro's taking one big dump. Yeah, well, you see, Gim, I didn't want to say that on stream. I didn't just want to say yeah. I just did that, but some people don't find that kind of stuff funny, you see. Some people just find it disgusting, but men like you and I, we find it funny. How far? Okay, here. Cool, okay. I can get a backstab off on her. That's not nice. That's not nice either. That's really not nice. Just fucking poise through it. Why can't I do that? Where's my poise? Right, you are dealt with. Where did all my souls go? Did I spend all of them? I suppose I did, but I don't know. I feel like I'm on a very low amount of souls. I was worried for a moment that I died when I was away, but I realised that one, I was in Firelink, so it's impossible to die there because there's no enemies unless you fall off the top, like an idiot like me. And also, I still have an Ember, so I can't have died. Right, let's grab that for DSA and Lorien. I think I'm going to have to systematically deal with those rats one by one because it's kind of like it's a fairly low chance that they fuck with me, but they have fucked with me obviously twice now technically because I've died to them once and then the other time they trapped me. And also the big rats, the two big rats have also almost fucked me over a few times, so I think we will sort of deal with them, we'll deal with them as they come, rather than trying to just run past them and hope that we don't run into any trouble. Probably should have rolled off there, but whatever. And let's hope that we... No, that's not going to be... Okay, actually we're good. I was going to say, let's hope that we don't wake the giant up. I was worried about landing on his arm, but luckily we seem to have got past him absolutely fine. So yeah, let's kill the rats before they can give us any grief. Rats, as annoying as they are, they're a lot easier to deal with than dogs. Obviously, dogs can be annoying just the one, whereas rats have to really be in a pack to pose any real issue, in my opinion at least anyway. Now these ones I probably can get away with running past, although he has done that the last few times and blocked me from getting through the door, so we'll just try and put an end to them instead. Just to save from the embarrassment of dying to them later. Dung pie, of course, just like Mother used to make. Stay as far away from these jailers as we can in case one of them fucking hits us. I'm sure that's like an Estus shard or something, is it? Isn't it? Maybe it's not. Oh, and also I picked up that bone shard that I didn't burn at Firelink, but that's fine because we're going to pick one up now in a sec anyway, so we're going to go back to Firelink. I never usually go back to Firelink pre-Yorm, but we're going to just to be safe. Hopefully he jumps up and, yep, does the down stabs. Okay, back down to one viewer. How depressing. No, it's not really. As I said, this is more for me. It's great if people want to watch, but I'm happy either way. Bones. Them bones. Okay, that's fine. We're still on that. Cool. Very cool. Don't need to put any rings on or anything, do we? Don't think so. Let's worry about that post-gargoyle and fire shooting fucks. Okay, this is not good. Well, luckily we made it through. Mostly in one piece. Okay, yawn time. Yeah, let's not underestimate him, I guess. Okay, something does go wrong. Should have time to do this. Hopefully I have time to charge it up before he comes at us again. We do. We might have to do a couple of dodges around this one then. Maybe a bit greedy. That was very close. That's fine though. Right. That's Yorm done. Cool. Okay, we will go back to Firelink just to level up some more before Sullivan, because Sullivan is also a hurdle. Becoming less and less of a hurdle, but if I do get out of rhythm, if I do mess up, then it becomes a lot harder than it needs to be. Yong is just 40k and 20k souls. It's crazy. I think... Do I want to just do that? I mean, that only gives like 90 extra health. Let's not bother. Let's just... Yeah, that's a lot of stamina increase, isn't it? Let's do that. I think that seems pretty good. Ah, okay. Yeah, I'm not, I don't know, I'm not, like, nerves is the wrong word for it. It's more kind of... I'm trying not to get like too in my own head about things. I guess maybe that comes out as nerves, but I'm trying not to get too in my own head about Sullivan and Dancer and Princes, I guess. But yeah, hopefully we can just shut up and make it through. We are going to kill this Black Knight, of course, or Silver Knight. He's one or the other. It's hard to see in this light. Looks more silver, doesn't he? No, does he look more Black Knight-esque? I don't know. We'll try not to lose too much health to him anyway, because obviously we need to save as many flasks as we possibly can for Sullivan. Okay, that's fantastic. That's as good as that could have gone. Let's chuck the blessing on there. And make the long old run up to Sullivan and hope that these dogs don't give me too much grief. Okay, we're good. Let's just take our time with Sullivan. Okay, I need to be really in front of him for him to not hit me there. Doing a bit of waiting there because hopefully we can get as much damage on his clone as possible, because as nice as it is having the clone to like show you what move he's going to do beforehand, in a situation like this, it's yeah, I mean, it's just going to hurt you more, isn't it? It's just going to damage you more, so. Okay, hopefully I can just tank that and kill his clone. Alright, cool. Oh, I thought he was going to resummon clone that. I think he should here, maybe. Maybe not. That was stupidly greedy. Well, that should be the end of that combo. Okay, summoning his clone. Okay. We're going to use it just in case. It's the exact reason I picked it up. It's the exact reason I picked it up for that situation. Because Pontiff can be rough as tits, as that one was, so. Yeah, we made it through. We made it through, so it's all good. Very, very rough. But what can you do, man? What can you do? It's just getting out of rhythm, isn't it? It's getting slightly out of rhythm once, and then, yeah, falling into a pattern. Where's the last Estus shard that I pick up? Where is the last one? Why can't I remember? Oh, I know where it is. It's in Anor Londo. It's in the chest, isn't it? Underneath the stairs. Of course, man. It's over there, dude. Who the fuck actually speaks like that? Nobody, probably, but... Yo, how's the run going? Yo, Acid, what's up, man? Welcome back. We are as far as we were yesterday, pretty much. This is our first run of the day. We have not died yet, so hopefully that can continue. But yeah, we are obviously just about to go into Aldrich. Suddenly, it went from 1 viewer to 5 viewers. Crazy. You're all in on it together, I swear. No. Yeah, it's going okay so far. It's going okay. I'm trying not to get too in my own head about things, but yeah, it's feels okay so far. So it's not that accurate, honestly. Yeah, honestly, it does feel like that. It does feel like that from time to time. Do we get more stam? Do we get more damage? I think at this point we just go for some more damage. And I don't have any more souls to use, do I? No. Right, let's make sure that we don't have any fuck-ups on Aldrich, because that would be annoying if I fucked up on Aldrich. Well, there was one time I was lurking, the guy said, Acid, I know you're there, scared the crap out of me. What the fuck? Yeah. Yeah, there are a lot of lurkers. I'm sure some lurkers do come into my chat as well, or come into my stream rather, because sometimes I do have like 4 or 5 viewers for an extended period of time and nobody speaks in chat, so I'm sure there are some lurkers in here somewhere, but yeah, getting called out like that would probably scare the shit out of me too. Is there a way I can get down? I mean, I can go around there, can't I? But it just achieves the same thing. Okay. Don't know if he guessed, or is there something that lets you see? Yeah, I think he must have guessed, because I haven't found a way to be able, I mean, not on my iPad at least anyway, but I haven't found a way to be able to look like who's in chat at any point. Maybe there is a way to see. Maybe he did just, yeah, maybe he found a way to see it. But right, let's do that. Lurker's called out. Whoa! I've never ever seen you in my stream before. Chronosome? I'm assuming it's like chromosome. Oh yeah, that goes through walls, doesn't it? Yeah, I've never seen you in my chat before, but yeah, you got it. Nice. Yeah, welcome. Continue lurking if you like. Yeah, don't feel pressured to chat or anything. We have not made very good use of this charcoal pine resin. Fuck me, man. This RNG is insane. Someone told me about you. I figured I'd check you out. Oh, nice. Who was it that told you? Is it someone else that watches the stream? I guess it must be. Come to watch this fucking noob play. That's what the description was. This is not going well. This is really, really not going well. We need to have a fucking good rest of the fight. Oh man. I've got no flasks and I've done no damage to it. This is fucking crazy. Yeah, Nancy said he fights smooth so I could learn a thing or two. You make a good point, Acid. You do make a fantastic point. I don't know why I've never thought to do that before. I guess boning out is, I mean, it's allowed, isn't it? It is allowed technically, so. Thank you for that wonderful advice. That is great. Said he fights a smooth so I could learn a thing or two, lol. I mean, yeah, you just saw that, so maybe it's not as smooth as once thought. But yeah, I mean the rest of them are pretty smooth, to be fair. The rest of them are okay. Pontiff's a bit rough. Watchers can be a bit rough, but yeah, the rest of them are decent. Like I said, it's approaching the point of the run now where I guess like the subconscious kind of nerves are kicking in, really, where I'm kind of a little bit afraid, I guess, to kind of do anything too aggressive in case it doesn't pay off, or in case it comes to bite me in the ass. The Eldritch RNG was fucked. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. I've never had him do arrows twice in a row. Just completely lost my my charcoal res in that. So I guess we'll have to go in dry this time. That's what she said. Nice, okay, well that's close enough though I don't think it can hit me. I thought I could get one more off. Back right or back left? Back left. Oh, I didn't even +6 my weapon. That's probably what's hindered me as well. That's what I went back to Firelink to do. I just leveled up and ran away instead of actually doing what I was there to do, which is fucking +6 my twin blades. The fire doesn't do too much damage. As long as you don't get hit by the scythe, we're good. Yeah, that's what an Eldritch fight should look like most of the time. Realistically. That's what it should look like, but... yeah, sometimes it's good and sometimes it's bad. GG's, yeah, GG's Eldritch. That was a rough one. Oh, okay. Now the potential blockade in the run being Dancer. We'll grab the basin.
Prince Lothric is in your hands. Please.
Don't mean to point at you, but
be a law.
A law, apparently. Not a lord, a law. Apologies if that sounded horrendous. That was just drinking. Yeah, let's go +6 first. Out of curiosity, does she sell dark resin? Let's have a look. It doesn't look like it, no. No, she might do, like, you could probably give her some ashes and she sells it, but, do we need lightning for anything later? She sells poison pine resin, but, maybe we can come back if we do need anything, but what I do need is 8 of those, which is a lot of cash money. That's that. Okay. Let's see. I mean, can I... Is getting more health actually going to do anything? Obviously, I'm at the soft cap now, but... Yeah, 50 more is not really going to do much for me, is it? I think we're going to get damage. We'll get more damage. Luckily, I do have some... Where are we? Vort. I do have some dark resin for Dancer. So, we should be good on that front. I picked up 4 earlier, so yeah, we'll have 1 for her and potentially 2 for Cinder later in the day. If we get to Cinder, that is. If we can make it past Dancer, I think, to be honest, I'm pretty confident from that point on. It's just if Dancer gives me shitty RNG and a shitty moveset, and I get caught out 1 too many times, then it might spell disaster for us. The numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for you. Yep, that's a fantastic start. That's fine though. If we get hit loads by these, then we might consider boning back. But my PC crashed yesterday, and I fixed. I don't know if it was the drivers, or the Windows, or downloading malware bytes. Yeah, PC crashes aren't. They're not always as sinister as they seem or as they can be. Man, I'd like hardly ever get got by the grab. And that's like 2 days in a row where I've just got fucking grabbed by it. Lucky she's not in phase 2 already, because we'd be screwed if so. She'd be attacking the shit out of us. Oh, that's the annoying fast one. Annoying. It never usually happens. Yeah, rough again, but I mean, it's getting there, isn't it? It is getting there. It just depends what kind of moveset she gives us. That was a bad dance fight, but GG. Exactly, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's very rough, but we made it through. So, like I said, I think if I was doing like a more serious, I mean, deathless is a serious category, isn't it? But if I was doing something like, you know, SL1 or hitless, where I have to really, really pick my spots and you know, dodge every move perfectly and you know, have the fight last very, very long, a very long time because of how, you know, little the punish windows are. I think I'd be a lot better at it, but currently, because I can sort of get by, I guess, by, you know, doing a fight like that, it's kind of a blessing and a curse in a way, because, yeah, most of the time I'm going to get through it, but then there are some times, like yesterday, where I just fuck up one too many times and end up dying because of it, but luckily this was not one of those times. Now we are going to systematically take out every one of these, because this is one of the parts where we have been caught out with a lot of damage. SL1's overrated, honestly. It's basically, can you be aggressive and not get hit for 30 seconds? Yeah. Yeah. Like you say, I imagine it is easier after a deathless run, because you don't have to worry about restarting every death. You can just learn, you know, keep on learning every time, kind of thing. Cue the Black Hole Sun edits. Okay, we're going to go up and where are we? That'll reset everyone, won't it? So let's not. No weapon upgrade runs are even more fun if you level up. Oh, it's more fun even if you level up. I see. Right. Let's try and goad him up here. Are any more down there? I swear like 2 or 3 like pop out at you at one point. Obviously this is a soul, but we'll grab it anyway. And this guy does. This guy fucking wants some. That guy as well. So that should be 4, right? Yeah, we need 12 total. So we find another 4 on the ground around this area now under the bridge. We find 3 there, we find 1 on the outside over that building, and then we get the other remaining 4 from the 2 dragon fuckers. They do not fuck dragons, but maybe they do, but you know what I mean when I say dragon fuckers, those 2. Let's go down this side first to get the bone shard, because I feel like this is the easier path forward, first of all. That's 1 chunk, that's 2, and then that one there is the 3rd that we need to pick up. We are going to kill that guy before he turns, because that might cause an issue later if we don't. That doesn't give us anything. I get it every time, and it never gives us anything. I have to remember that. And there's nothing up here we need either. We just need to run around and make the circle again. Black hole sun, now won't you come? Okay. And we need 1 more loose on the floor, and then we get 2 each from those dragon guys for another 4, completing our 12. And then we can do DSA, and then the almighty fun one comes after that. Twin Princes, which has been the bane of my runs twice. Annoying. Not going to bother going back and leveling up just yet, because we obviously need to grab those chunks first, and we might as well go kill two birds with one stone in that respect. Probably could have rolled off there. Okay, we're gonna get hit by this, but luckily it's nothing like the bridge in DS1 with the fire with the red drake. It doesn't just insta-kill you. Okay, that's kind of annoying though. To lose as little health as we can here, because well, for obvious reasons. Oh, you drop large shards, what the fuck? That must be a rare drop. Can't hear one behind me as well, but let's deal with these two first. Yeah, that guy up there. And the fourth and final one should be here. Bang. And then we really have to be careful on these guys. I'm gonna go kill him first, because he's just gonna run in and kill us otherwise, isn't it? Because that's the way these things go. In fact, I'm gonna put the resin on my hotbar. Okay, well that's fantastic. Okay, we need to get like close or behind, because getting cursed would be the worst thing. Very difficult to fucking actually see what's going on, but that's fine. Yeah, that is like a... we can't run off this way, can we? That is like a risk, but I guess a necessary risk in a way, because we definitely need to grab those chunks. We're going to go back and heal first, though, before we go do that one, because that one's going to be just as annoying, unfortunately. And I would much rather do it in a much safer way. Would it be nice really to have these two bundles both for this guy, and use the other resin on that guy, but unfortunately we had to double resin for Aldrich, because yep, obviously, as you know, we had to bone out. Oh, I didn't even open the gate, you moron. Open the gates. Gostock's going to be in here now, stealing my runes. Do we? Yeah, we do need to open the gate, because we need to go over there and drop down. Don't need to pick that item up, I'm pretty sure that's just soul anyway. Okay, we'll heal before we drop down as well, because I don't trust how high this drop is. Oh god. Okay, well I thought the curse spitting was over, to be honest, but evidently there was still more to come. Okay, thank god. I saw someone kill the dragon with bow and arrows first playthrough. Which, well, these dragons, or oh, do you mean, yeah, these, like these dragons from over there? That would be insane. That must take so fucking long to do. Yep, I never thought of doing that before. No, I wouldn't have ever thought of doing that either. But to be fair, I never then thought of doing in DS1 on the bridge with the red drake. You can go underneath the bridge and shoot its tail off with arrows to get the drake sword. And I would have never thought of doing that, but people have discovered that too. So people are nuts, man. People who play these games are just crazy people. W cheese, yeah, honestly. I fucking clicked it twice. I'm an idiot, man. An idiot sandwich. Just check in. Okay, I think that's all we need. DSA is not weak to lightning, is he? I think he's immune to poison, so there's no real need to buy any of these. Full restores FP, which we don't need. No, there's nothing we need, is that? Just making sure. So that gives us like 125. You know what? We're doing it. I know I've passed the soft cap now, but I feel for some reason in my gut like I'm gonna need that 125 HP somewhere. Don't know where, but had to create a DS1 build that my little sister can beat the game with, and man, that was a high standard. Giant armor +5 did it though. Yeah. I guess, yeah. I suppose in DS1 you can just give yourself the most insane poise armor and just not have to worry about like the timing of dodges or anything, because you can just poise through everything. And Gimli in the chat says, "Show me your willy" in Gordon Ramsay voice, for God's sakes. Right, DSA time. Let's try and get through this without too much panicking and rolling and healing. Just be patient with him. Let's just be patient with him. I love DSA, honestly. Same. DSA is such a fun boss to fight. It's so it's fun and it's satisfying. It's a very satisfying boss to fight and to kill, but can get out of hand if you one of the bosses that you really have to get in the rhythm for, because if you get out of rhythm then you are fucked. That was silly. It's always slower than I think it is. Let's just make a bit of a run for it right now. And that second one's always faster than I think it is, so I don't know. Okay, that has a follow-up. There we go. And that's slower. Oh my god, I almost got roll caught then. That would have been tragic. Okay, that's the slow one. That's the one I keep thinking he's going to do, but he doesn't. Yeah, like, I always say it, but DSA looks rougher than what it is. I don't feel like it actually poses me that much of an issue, but It's just one of them ones, isn't it? You just got to pick your spots a lot. I don't know, Champ Gundyr is almost top 5 level, including DLC boss, of course. Yeah, Champ Gundyr is nuts. Champ Gundyr is very, very fun to fight. I was so satisfied, I was so like happy with finding Champ Gundyr in my first playthrough, because I finished, obviously you get through Gundyr at the start, and I'm like, that was a really good boss. I wish that lasted longer. I can't wait to like restart the game and do that boss again. And then obviously, yeah, you go later in the game and you find Champ Gundyr and you're like, holy shit, my wish was granted. Let me just text Dappy, aka Captain Dog D, in the chat, because he requested that he's obviously in work because he's a normal person who works a normal job, unlike me. And he requested that I message him and tell him when I beat DSA if I'm on a run where it's post DSA, because he wants to watch. So we'll see if he hops in, if he manages to hop in while he's in work. If not, then that's absolutely fine. Doesn't that give us a chunk? Doesn't that? It doesn't matter anymore, but I swear that Titanite lizard, that crystal lizard gives us something good. Maybe not. Yeah, we'll make it up to, we'll go grab the slab before we spend these souls, obviously, because yeah, the more we can get done in one trip, the better, really. Usually I take the ladder, but to be honest, I feel like the ladder might be more hassle than what it's worth. That's not good. That's not good at all. That's not good at all. Okay, maybe the ladder is the way forward. I guess I was doing it for a reason. I recommended someone to watch you. I did see, yeah, Chronosome. How do you feel? That's a strange way to ask that question, I think. But yeah, thanks. I appreciate it. I do appreciate that. Obviously, yeah. As I say to everybody in this chat, don't feel pressured to stay or pressured to watch if you don't want to. I know obviously there is no pressure, but being recommended someone if you don't want to, then you don't have to. But you're welcome to stay if you want to. Yeah, that guy is doing that more and more often now, just jumping off the fucking edge like a lunatic. Yeah, that was rough moments ago with that wax. He didn't do that to me earlier. Oh god, man. It's the roughest fucking run-up. That was the roughest run through the archives in all of, like, how many runs is this? I think this is number 34, 35. That was the roughest one yet. Let's drink all the flasks for the fuck of it. Pardon me. Thanks for the follow, Chronosome. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I need, I think after this stream, I'm going to set my laptop up and get, like, OBS and get an overlay and stuff, and I think try to run, or partially run the stream from my laptop so that I can have, like, alerts pop up and stuff. Who's followed and all that kind of thing, because, as I say, the stream is quite primitive at the moment, in that sense, where it's just gameplay and my annoying voice. So, or my AI movies narrator voice, as Acid likes to tell me. You wouldn't believe what happened next. always on this run up, on the run up to getting the slab, that it's fucking cleaner than any other run up. Ah shit. Here we go again. Yep, I'm trying to not overthink it, to be honest. I'm trying to not get in my own head too much about it, but we might be okay. We'll see. We shall see. Still got a bone shard to use from somewhere. Oh, from the archives, of course. That's fine. Do I need to open... I don't need to open any doors, do I? No. I can just TP back from here. We'll go up Dragon Barracks and take that way. Oh no, I can go from Grand Archives, I can just run backwards, can't I, to avoid all the enemies on the way. Hello Andre, I'm here to slab my shit up, brother. Did you get tree skip? Second time, mate. Second time. Yep. Dog Pog. Oh, my dog. That's what that mode's called. Doggers. My laptop's getting slower again. I think I'm just going to format it. Yeah, formatting stuff's always rough. Do I have enough? I don't think I do. I do just. Okay, it's the moment of truth, guys. It's the moment of truth. I'm trying really quite hard here to not get nervous, but it's difficult. So it runs fast for like 2 weeks after formatting, then it's back to square one. Yeah, whenever you get a new PC, it feels like hyper fast at the start, or a new computer, I guess. It feels hyper fast at the start, and then yeah, as soon as you like download anything onto it, it just goes insanely slow again. But let's go this way. What level is the weapon? Should be plus 10. Yeah, we're plus 10. We just slabbed it now. We just used a slab to make it plus 10. It's plus 10 and sharp, so maybe we should have got a bit more dex, but we should be okay. Hardware is powerful over 4090. I think it's software issue. Holy shit, 4090 is insane. Is this hopefully going to go up? Yeah, cool. Alrighty then. It's time, isn't it? Okay, they are going to chase me. I wondered if they weren't going to. If they were going to be nice. You got this, brother. I hope so. Hope so. We're going to resin. We're going to resin straight away because I don't have time to do it in phase 2. That's annoying, but luckily we avoided it. Greed. That was late. And that was greed as well. That was necessary greed. Annoying. Very annoying. Okay, well, I could just technically a free hit or two, maybe. Brothers and sisters, Twin Princes is done. It's just Cinder. It's just Cinder, guys. It's just Cinder. Just do it, just do it, just do it. Come on, Bonfire, where are you? Oh, you're over there. Lol, I thought it was way over there. Ah, okay. Typically now, in typical me fashion, I'll fucking die to Cinder, even though I've never died to Cinder in one of these runs. That would be a sight to behold, wouldn't it? That would be a sight to behold. There we go now. Nope, not yet, not yet. One more boss, one boss to go. I'm kind of considering just like waiting for like a minute and just trying to like not calm down, but trying to like calm the nerves. But then it's just gonna add to the nerves, really, isn't it? Come on, Paul Blart, we can do it. We can do it. He's not even Paul Blart. This run, Dappy, guess what I've called my character on this run? I'll give you a hint. He's not numbered. He's not like D34 or whatever we'd be on. Not Robert Lozier again. No, it's not Robert Lozier, mate. It's just Phil. It's just Phil. Right, we need to take that off and replace it with Dark. Phil. Cinder is a piece of cake for you. Yeah, well, has been so far. So you'd think so, but we'll see, won't we? We certainly will see. Let's get this just in case, because otherwise I'm eternally trapped in this kiln. Let's rest. Go do Gale first. Yeah, true. I do need to go do Gale first. You can go to the Drakekeep from here as well. I didn't realise that until I started these runs. I thought you had to go through Ashes, Varendell first. Okay, folks. It's just this. It's just this. I thought that would stagger. No thanks. It's got to be done. It's got to be done. Dumb. I got grabbed. This might be it. This might be it. Okay, let's get back in rhythm. Let's get away from this. Nope. Doing silly shit now, absolutely silly shit. Oh, fucking come on! Come the fuck on, man. Ah, that took way too long. That took way too fucking long, but we've done it, guys. We fucking done it. Phil the goat. Phil the fucking goat. Now time to do plus DLC. Yeah. Yeah, realistically that is the next step, is all bosses, including DLC, but I wanted to prove to myself that I could do the whole game deathless first of all, so oh, thank fucking God that we've done that. Thank fucking God. Thanks everybody who's congratulating me, by the way. It does mean a lot. That's good to see. We got 9 viewers in here apparently. That's fucking crazy. Thanks guys. Thanks man. It's yeah, it's an emotional it's an emotional achievement, isn't it? As silly as it sounds. Shave your head, says Nancy. Yeah, that is the next that's the next step. It's yeah, I mean, we've only been trying it for like, what, 4 days, really? But in that time, I feel like we've had ups and downs, and... Oh, last night was the most, like, depressed I've been regarding this, anyway. Obviously, not in the grand scheme of things, that would be ridiculous, but... It's the... Oops, I just dropped my controller. That's the... last night was the worst I've felt, basically, in terms of this. But we got there. It was rough as shit. It was rough as shit. Not gonna lie, I thought you were gonna mess up at the final boss. That was intense. Yeah, yeah. It'll make for a good VOD. That was the worst Cinder fight of all. Yeah, I got through like 75% of phase 1, and I was like, I haven't been hit yet. Holy shit! Like, am I gonna just like hitless Cinder just to top this all off? But no, of course, because it's me. The last one has to be the roughest one, but holy fuck, guys, yeah, that feels insane. That's a weight off my shoulders like no other, honestly. I can't overstate it. That's what an unbelievable feeling. Yeah. Oh, guys, thanks. Yeah, thanks for supporting me along the way. We'll say no for now, so that we can just sit at the file link. Thanks for the support along the way, yeah, to everybody. Obviously, Sin, Nancy, Acid. We had Arctic in here, Arctic Phoenix. We got Chronosome in here today, and obviously Gim and Dappy, Captain Dogdy, my day ones, as they say, my absolute day ones. But you're all my day ones now. Everybody who's in this chat at this moment in time, you're all my day ones, because you were here to witness this. So yeah, I can't. I can't. For people who stayed and people who watched the stream, who've been watching these streams consistently, I honestly can't thank you enough. It was tough. It was really, really tough, trying to muster up the energy and muster up the focus every day to do this. But yeah, it's taken a lot. It's kind of taken a lot longer than I thought, but it's also taken a lot shorter than I thought it would as well. But we did it, guys. We did it. We did it. We are going to take a slight break now from the stream. Now for Hitless. Yeah, well, Exactly, exactly. I think we're going to take a short break from the stream now. I will be back in maybe like an hour and a half, or an hour and a half. So sort of like 4 p.m. my time, 4 p.m. BST. Bro's going to go have a momentous tug. No, 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 no. Not in the middle of the day. What am I, a caveman? No, that's Gimli. Gimli's caveman. Yeah, no, we're gonna take a bit of a break. Because that was just 2 hours of intensity, pretty much. And then we're gonna come back, and I think I'm gonna give Pantheon 5 of Hollow Knight a couple of goes. And then we might even start on a different kind of run. We might start doing all bosses. We might start rooting. Pardon me. We might start rooting or practicing at least all bosses deathless. So that's Curse Rotted Greatwood. That is Old Demon King. That's Osiris and Champ Gundyr. That is Ancient Wyvern Nameless King. And then, of course, obviously, Gravetender, Great Wolf. Gravetender, Great Wolf. Frida, which is going to be probably the hardest one. Almost definitely going to be the hardest one. And also, I think it's just them two, isn't it? Yeah. And then, obviously, we've got Twin Princes, Half-Light, Gale, and Medea. So that's an extra, like, what, 12 bosses that we need to do. But yeah, we'll take a short break for now. If any of you guys want to come back in about an hour or so, then like I say, I might be doing some Hollow Knight for a little bit. But if there's people here and they want me to do more Dark Souls, then I'll happily do that. We'll start on something new. But we've done it, guys. We've done it. So yeah, thanks. You might be able to do before Silksong if you don't beat the games. Just go for Pantheon. Exactly. Yeah, that's what I did yesterday. I did like, I don't know, half an hour, no, like an hour of the game, and I just thought, I can do this off stream. I've done this before. I can do this off stream. I'm just going to do the Pantheons. So, or the Pantheon, the final Pantheon that's left. So yeah, give it an hour. Check back on my stream if you want to check back, and I'll be playing Hollow Knight, doing Pantheon 5 for a little bit, and then we probably will switch back to Dark Souls after that to try and get all bosses done, or not get it done, but get it started at least. So yeah, thanks to everyone who was here. Bit of a shorter kind of session today, I guess. Usually I go for about 4 hours before I take a break. But yeah, like I said, that was 2 hours pretty much of intensity, so I think we'll take a break now and come back in a bit. Do SL1 first, I'd say, so you don't want to jump off a bridge in the game. Yeah. That might be the better idea. Yeah, so join me back in an hour. We'll do sort of an hour or hour and a half of Pantheon fighting, just to as warm up to get me back into it. And then yeah, we'll probably, I guess, then do SL1, start an SL1 run. So yeah, come join me again, guys. And like I said, I can't thank you all enough for being here for that moment. That was a feeling like no other. So thanks, guys. I'll see you soon. Take care. God bless. In a bit now.